Hi. Here we go again. Okay. I had wanted today to bake and make a pecan praline key lime pie. I've never made a pie, but I thought that sounded really good in my southern soul. So I went and bought all the ingredients. I was ready to get it done, and then I realized, which sort of speaks volumes about me, I didn't have a pie pan. And speaks volumes about the small town that I live in, Hudson. There's no pie pan to buy anywhere in town. I went downstairs to my neighbor to see if he had a pie pan. He only had a relic of one from the Civil War that was a piece of art, so I refused to use that. So I'm going to order one when I order my oatmeal from Amazon. I'm going to order a pie pan. Next week, I promise you, I'm going to make that key lime pie. It would have been an experiment. Anyway, so this week, I did bake a clementine olive oil cake. It was pretty good, but then I thought it needed a glaze, so I made a glaze of clementine juice, lemon juice, brown sugar, and confection sugar. I will maybe put this recipe up also because it's really good. I gave most of it away, which is what I do. But like Claire McCaskill, do you ever watch Claire McCaskill on MSNBC? When she's in her kitchen, she's never without a cake. It's always like got two pieces cut out of it. I assume it's a real cake. It's not a ceramic one, or like, it's been styled for her to be on camera. But she's never without a cake. I sort of feel like I'm in my Claire McCaskill phase. So I thought, what could I make today? And I looked at the ingredients I had, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make up something, see if it works. And we will find out if this works. If it doesn't, then I will just put up the recipe for this, okay? Because this is really good. So I thought I'm going to make a maple pecan olive oil cake. I've already roasted the pecans. I dry roasted them in a pan, and then I put 2 tablespoons and a half of maple syrup onto them and stirred them and let them absorb all that. Then I let them cool. Then I floured them with 1 tablespoon of flour. I've already combined all the ingredients. It was one, let's see if I can remember it because I made it up as I went. It's the basic olive oil cake. It's 1.25 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I always get the soda and the powder mixed up. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then I put a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. Mix that all up. And my blender over here. Oh, I got my cabinet open. Wait. That's tacky. That's tacky. In my blender bowl, I have 3 eggs. I put 2/3 cup of sugar instead of 3/4 because I'm using maple syrup. I use 1/2 cup of maple syrup and 3/4 cup of olive oil in a mixture. I'll do this in the recipe so you can see all this when to combine it all. But I've combined it all here. All right, I'm gonna take this out. Maybe I'll combine it just a little bit more here so you can see my mixer go. I love this mixer. Some kind person gave me this mixer. So kind. All right, mixing all this up again. One more time. All right. It took me a long time to use this because I'm afraid of machines. But once I used it, my life changed. Okay. Take this off. I've already buttered the cake pan. Now I'm going to fold in with my whisk here. My hands are clean. I'm going to fold in most of the pecans. I use more pecans than it asks for because I'm that kind of guy. I use more ingredients sometimes than what it asks for. I'm going to fold the pecans in here. I pray this is good. I have no idea. The pecans got a little burnt, but I didn't have any more. So this is going to be called a burnt pecan maple syrup olive oil cake. Let's see how it tastes, okay? Okay. I'm going to pour this into the baking pan. I looked at my outfit today, my sweater and my shirt, and I realized I'm sort of baking a cake to match what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a sort of pecan maple syrup sweater and shirt. I got this shirt, this Club Monaco shirt, for $7 at the secondhand store across the street just yesterday. And I got the pan that I roasted the pecans in just about 2 hours ago from the same place. See, look. Isn't this a beautiful pan? I got this for $6. $6. It's beautiful. Okay. Then you take the rest of the pecans that are floured and you put them on the top. At least that's what I'm doing. See how that comes out. My idea for this is, it's a little too burnt, that one. I'm hoping that some of the pecans that are burnt just gives it a little kick. Because this is an experiment. If it's good enough, I'll perfect it and I'll make it again with whatever these ideas I get from tasting it. I've discovered that once you start to bake and you get the basics down, you then you can sort of be creative. Okay, so this is the cake. Can you see that? Yay! All right, I preheated the oven to 340. I'm going to put it in the oven, bake for half an hour, take it out. Then we're going to taste it. I'm going to come back. When it comes out, I'm going to show it to you. We're going to taste it. Because my idea is to drizzle maple syrup on it as a glaze, but just use maple syrup as the glaze. So we're going to see how this tastes, okay? All right. I'll see you in about half an hour. Thanks.